From 1983 to 1986, Welcome to Pooh Corner was a long-running series on the Disney Channel with the characters acted out in costumes done by the same creator as Teddy Ruxpin, if you can believe it. That was the first case of Disney starting to aim Pooh with a much younger audience, which continued with the New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, which while I greatly enjoyed it when I was younger, I don't think it was quite the timelessness of earlier shorts. But it was still a fun series, which is something I can say the same for Pooh Corner.
It's nice to be able to count on a friend like Pooh Bear, Winnie the Pooh Bear. Wherever you go, oh, won't you take me please, Pooh Bear? I gotta be there. It's me and it's you, my silly old Winnie the Pooh.
In 1997, Pooh appeared in his first direct-to-video feature, The Search for Christopher Robin, which is actually a fun and enjoyable little adventure, with some nice songs and well-drawn animation, and even a couple of nice scary moments, though nothing too intense for Pooh.
The part when you and me become we.
Disney presents Pooh's Grand Adventure, now available on Disney DVD.
In 2000, they returned to the big screen in The Tigger movie, which proved successful thanks to its modest budget, and was quite good too. Charming and likable feature, it doesn't aspire to be anything more than a starring vehicle for Tigger, and it definitely succeeds at being quite entertaining. There's also a heart to it, and the film isn't afraid of being more innocent than most animated films out there today. This can be attributed to both Joan Frankenstein's humorous and touching script, as well as Jim Cummings' energetic voice work as Tigger, but when he gets serious, he does a very good job as well. The animation is also very good and a major jump up from the Disney Toon's usual fare. Though we know almost every direction the film will head, the Tigger movie is so charming and sweet, it's forgiven for that.
With room.
I wish I had a big brother like Tigger.
Eel, Piglet, Tigger, and Winnie the Pooh. The Tigger movie. With us Tiggers, you gotta read betwixt the lines.
The success of that led to Piglet getting his own big screen adventure, though it was unfortunately not quite as charming. Despite some cute and hilarious moments in Piglet's big movie, it doesn't quite reach the endless charm found in the original 60s shorts and the Tigger movie. The story is nice and all, as well as having a nice message, but I don't think it approaches the wit in the previous Pooh films, especially when the characters almost come out as jerks in a couple of scenes, which completely ruins the point of them being optimistic and without cynicism. And even at 70 minutes, it still feels a tad long, as they really try to stretch the plot out, even though it's a weak one. Carly Simon is also no Sherman brother who can tell you that with complete certainty. Otherwise, you do get some of the typical hilarious comments and non sequiturs as per expected, and I like the callbacks to the previous adventures. I guess if you're a Winnie the Pooh fan like I am, it's worth a look. Otherwise, it doesn't reach the universal quality that appeals to every age like the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh did.
You got to bounce back.
Share the feeling.
It's wonderful. I tried to stop, but it's no use.
And discover just how big great friends can make you feel. Piglet's big movie.
Finally, as likable as the Pooh characters are, it just doesn't justify Pooh's Heffalump movie, which felt overlong and doesn't have much of a story. The film becomes overly sentimental even for Winnie the Pooh, and Roo and Lumpy are hardly fleshed out. The film is at its most interesting when Pooh, Tigger, and Rabbit at the center of attention, and the animation is a nice warm storybook feeling. But the whole film feels stretched out even at only 1 hour. I can't hate it since I'm never able to hate anything Winnie the Pooh related, but it's definitely one of the weakest things I've seen that featured A.A. Milne's creations.
I like this kid already.
My name is Herfridge Trumpler from Pete Heffalump the Fourth.
It does sound rather heffalumpish.
An all-new motion picture about the differences that bring us together and the friendships that last forever.
If we didn't stick together, we would be very lost indeed.
Pooh's Heffalump movie.
Now, these being popular Disney-owned properties, it's not surprising that the company continues to sell endless merchandise. And they've even had their fair share of shows on Playhouse Disney, most recently the series My Friends Tigger and Pooh. I watched an episode of this on my DVD copy of Many Adventures, and it was pretty standard preschool fare. And it also uses that annoying Dora the Explorer style in which characters pause after asking a question. As it stands though, while it's not Sesame Street, it's not bad for toddler-aged children, which is who it's mainly aimed towards. Though it's kind of funny that the girl who plays Darby would later play this pint-sized foul-mouthed superhero.
Friends, Tigger and Pooh.
That's you, buddy. You too.
That's it. I really... Seriously... You attention seeker. Alright. That said, I really want Disney to move Winnie the Pooh away from the stereotype that only very young children can enjoy it. And it looks like we'll be seeing that next year as Walt Disney Animation Studios is currently working on a new big screen Pooh adventure that will be very similar to the classic shorts. That's definitely something I've been looking forward to seeing. And now for my fanfic of choice. This is a clever combination of scenes from the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh combined with the trailer for the recent film adaptation of Where the Wild Things Are. Here's a little snippet from it.
I didn't want to wake you up, but I really want to show you something.
If they weren't currently making a new animated film, I would actually support Spike Jonze doing a live-action version of Winnie the Pooh. Considering the great job he did with Sendak's work, I think Milne's books would also be done with the utmost respect. Needless to say, whether you're more familiar with Milne's work or the Disney's shorts, there's no denying that Winnie the Pooh and his friends from the 100-Acre Wood will all live for a very long time and be remembered forever. See you next time.
Deep in the 100-acre wood, where Christopher Robin plays, you'll find the enchanted neighborhood.
So now I'm going to throw these two sticks up the bridge at the same time, and then I'm going to rush to the other side to see which one comes out first. Okay? And yeah. Oh, they're already on the bridge. Let's go. And it's the... Oh, wait. Shoot. I filmed at the wrong place. Okay.